radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Cancer for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Cancerian placement in your chart, you can apply this too. Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my free radio show. That is in the description. And other than that, Cancer, we're just going to get into what's going on with you at this time. And just by adding me on my radio show, you're also entered into any giveaway I do. What are the messages for Cancer? Okay, this one wants to come up. Messages for Cancer, messages for Cancer. That's how you get there. That's how you get there. I keep hearing that as I'm shuffling your cards. That's how you get there. We had persistent drive and change directions with ease that just came out, which lets me know you're literally on a winding path, Cancer, and I'm sure you've heard that before, but you're literally on it right now. Our paths aren't always winding. Sometimes we're just going straight up. Sometimes we have to go back for something. And usually, you know, it's pretty clear the direction that our life is going, whether or not we agree with that or like that. Usually we can tell like the state of our lives. And tapping into this energy, I feel like there's a lot of changes happening, Cancer, and it's like, man, I just had another change this long ago, and this one, and all these different things are happening, and it's almost making some of you panic. So the universe is telling you you're on a winding path. It's supposed to be this way. This is the way that you get there. You're on your way to your manifestation. The, you know, a desired end goal is within reach, and that is where you're going. So don't take these changes as denials. And make sure you're being clear with the universe about what you want. I don't feel like this is the best time to start switching it up and saying, okay, you know what? Especially if your opinion is being swayed by what you see. You know, like there's a lot of things happening in this room. If you were to judge this room just solely off this table, you may think it's quite small, or you may think it's empty, whatever. You know, your curiosity could start to decide what it is that you think. But tapping into this energy, this is very important for you, Cancer. Not to jump to conclusions and start changing things. You're still headed where you're supposed to go, where you're wanting to go. All right, let's get into it. Oh, yeah, and there's a transformation happening. We have shedding the old. So this definitely confirms everything that I was feeling before, where it's like, okay, there's a few changes. Cancer isn't exactly comfortable with it, but you're going in the direction that you want to go. These really are for the good. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so that you'll be able to see these new prospects exactly. If you don't have a sense of adventure and you're just wanting things not only to happen, but to happen a certain way, because the energy is that what you're wanting is going to happen. You're on the road you're supposed to be on. This is the way that you have to get it. Even if you look at someone else's way and you say, well, their way went like this, so that's the way to get there. This is your way to get there. You know, this is the way that it has to happen for you. So yeah, looking at other people's paths, you may feel like, you know, you're not on the right path. But if you have a sense of adventure and if you open your energy up to that road leading you to security with the winding paths, you'll actually get there. But you may be like inclined to self-sabotage a little bit at this time. We have persistent drive. See what you desire and move towards that goal. It's time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for optimal outcome. And I feel like that point has already been done. I feel like you guys already know what it is that you want, and this is an energy of kind of like being at a checkpoint. Like, do you still want this? And be honest with yourself. If you do still want this, continue to stay on that path. Don't convince yourself otherwise. But this is the point, Cancer, where your power, you're so powerful. It's very effective right now. You're gonna have to say what you mean and mean what you say. You know, you can't throw out these pessimistic ideas and sayings like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, forget it, I don't want to do it anymore, or I'm quitting this, or, you know, this is never gonna happen, I doubt. Don't put that energy into the universe, because your power, your personal power, you're literally a magnet right now. You're so powerful, but that you just may get what you're asking for, even though you didn't actually want it. Convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart with respect and sincerity. So be vulnerable, if anyone, with the universe, God, spirit, the divine, whatever you believe in, and say, universe, you know, I do want this, and I feel like afraid that it's not going to happen, or this road is really challenging me at this time. It looks like XYZ is happening and I'm worried, but keep going in that. So send me a sign, you know, end that off. Even if you're communicating, you know, what you're afraid of or what you don't want to happen, end that off with the universe by asking for support. Not by just leaving that there, like, I feel like XYZ is going to happen. Well, you're speaking it into an existence, even though that wasn't your intention, because of the power you have right now. We have changed directions with ease. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, and your soul's evolution. It's time to reconsider what you're wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So yeah, definitely be open to the journey. I really feel like everything happening right now has a purpose, even if it doesn't look like certain things are happening. Like, these timelines, they really do matter, Cancer. Every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. All right. Let's get into the tarot. See what's going on. It's definitely hard for some of you to detach from the last cycle, the old cycle. It's like you're doing it, but it doesn't feel good. Cancer, I would ask for the universe to supplement your life with things that make you happy, because at the end of the day, it's not like you need the strength of the universe. Some of you do, but I feel like for most of you, it's not that you need the strength of the universe to help you end something. I feel like something has already ended and you've already decided you're, you know, going to leave the situation with dignity. You're going to leave the situation with pride. You've done all you can do, or you fully accepted whatever cycle this is up. But it's still like, it's like you're looking at it. Like I see you walking backwards, looking at the situation, and she's walking forward, not walking back. I just dropped all the cards. But the energy feels like Cancer is still walking away, technically, but still attached to the situation. So let's see what else we get. What are the other messages for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Messages. Oh, wow. The universe says you have options. Look forward towards those options. Take this time to declare to the universe, this is what I want. Now, we do have the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, so I'm sensing this is a romantic situation. This could be a romantic phase where you're dealing with the same kind of people. This could be one specific person, a type of person, or this could be you wanting more for yourself and realizing that the place that you're going, the same type of people won't be there, or your same group of people that you usually hang out with, they don't have a space in this new life or this new direction that you're going. So you're realizing that you're having to drop some people. The universe is telling you, though, looking at those options, getting excited about those options, using your feet to just keep going, that's going to be the best thing to help you emotionally detach from the situation, because at the end of the day, there's already a level of acceptance here. Don't force it. I mean, you're Cancer, you're baby. To some degree, Cancer is baby. So it is what it is. You feel things more than other people just naturally. That's just what it is. Don't push yourself. Don't feel like you need to be mean to yourself. Don't berate yourself with the things you wish you could have, would have said and done. But look forward to the future. And it's not about optimism, it's about creating, which is really exciting. Telling the universe, this is what I want. Now that you know that you deserve it through that last cycle that you've been through, declare it now to the universe. This is what I'm wanting. And like I said, I feel like a lot of you are past that point. You know what you want to manifest into your life, but let's get back on that. Convey your meaning to the universe. This is a great time to tell the universe what you're looking for, especially if you haven't lately. Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So a lot of struggling with self, like your sense of self, your solar plexus, it's looking a little off here. Feeling a little depleted. To some extent, it's because of the things that you've been through, the people you've dealt with. It's just like you don't have it in you anymore. Like it kind of feels like the fight in you is like you don't have any fight anymore, not a whole lot of energy. And you don't know where to start when it comes to finding yourself again. And you feel a little isolated. We got the Five of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. So you don't feel like you have the support of the universe or the connection like you used to. At some point earlier in your life, you much more easily connected with the universe. You much easily, I don't even think I'm saying this correctly, but it was easier for you to tap into your intuition, to have that communication with, you know, spirit, the divine, the universe, see the synchronicities. And now it just kind of feels like it all means nothing. Like the universe really has you in the driver's seat with this one. Doing a lot of things you haven't done before. Ten of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. You're closing a karmic cycle on your own is what's happening, Cancer. Because if you think about the last really bad thing that happened, or the last lesson you learned, I'm feeling like that was closed by the universe. Like either with the Tower moment, something happened. I don't feel like with that one you initiated it. So now through this next cycle, the universe is like, it's not that the universe is being harder on you. It's just that you really do have more responsibility. It's kind of like when you get a new job and first you're at the bottom of the totem pole. You don't have, you know, control over anyone else or what anyone else does. You're there to get your check and then you go. And then you get promoted to, you know, assistant manager and then manager. Like you have more responsibilities now. You have more power as well. So you get a better pay. You can manifest a lot easier. But you're now back in that spot where you kind of got to recognize and declare and claim your power. Because you're a huge part of what's happening now. Let's see what's going on in romance. I'm using the My Sweet Love Life deck. You can check out King of Aloha here on YouTube. He sells his own decks. I love his decks. I'm using his deck today that he sent me. To see what's going on in love for you guys. Oh, she is coming out, Cancer. Looking like some karmic, oh, Lord. Karmic cycles. You know, I don't know that karmic cycles ever truly end because you could always go back to it. You know what I mean? So if that's true, then it's like, do they ever really end? Because you always have that ability to get back in one, you know? Like, oof. I'm just gonna get into the cards. We have secret affair and reconciliation. So there's someone that you may have had a secret affair with, like at some point a third-party situation with, and I am picking up on this person's energy as wanting to come back in. Yeah. Coming back together in love is what it says at the bottom of reconciliation. And then we have baggage and distance. So it's looking like there's been some distance between you guys for a while. Baggage, leftovers from past connections, distance, space between two, and love. What else is going on in love for Cancer? We have transformation. At the bottom of this card it says evolution in love. So I feel like a situation has evolved versus completely ended. And like I said, personally, that's something that I'm working through in my personal life. I don't know if any cycle ever truly ends and it's just completely over, because how could that be if you could always get back in it? Like, you know, so I don't know. Let's see what else we have here. I mean, we have birth and options. So you're on a new path, but I do feel someone else coming in from the past. And we do have transformation here. I mean, it's right there. I can't say, oh, but you know, you still shouldn't go for it. I guess that'll be up to you, because if this person is truly transformed, then that would mean they're not in that relationship anymore. And at that point, you'll just have to feel out the situation and say, okay, what do I want? But you do have options, which we had in the beginning. We have the 7 of Cups, and I saw that 8 of Cups in the beginning. So I feel like you guys are naturally, you know, walking away from the situation. Options, many different possibilities, birth, new beginnings, and love. And it's kind of like, what do you want? Yeah, it's kind of like, what do you want? And I feel like, so the universe does this thing when you end karmic cycles, or when you do, like I said, I don't know if you ever end it, so, but just for the sake of understanding, once a karmic cycle has ended, the universe will do this thing where it's like, it's kind of like the final credits, the ending credits, and it shows you, like, you know, snapshots of your journey, and people will come back for that final nail in the coffin from you to say, I'm done here. We have thin line and unrequited love, and then we have spiritual based and editing. So I feel like Cancer, you're looking for a spiritual based connection at this point, and you're being given the opportunity to change your journey. Editing, cutting out what no longer fits. Spiritual based, a spiritual connection. So Cancer is definitely wanting more. At the bottom of unrequited, it says one-sided affections. At the bottom of thin line, it says love and hate. I just feel like things are too far gone in this situation. And I've had a situation like this before a few times in my personal life, where, you know, exes still wanted to be friends, or old friends still wanted to be friends, and no, you know, I had to make the decision, like, I don't want that. And you don't have to explain that to anyone. Because intuitively, if you feel that's the best decision, then that's the decision you are entitled to make. You know, you're living for you, Cancer. But thin line between love and hate, I feel like you're still attached to someone, but I don't feel like the love is there. I don't feel like the love is there. So we have anchor, strength, and dream. There's those. At the bottom of strength, it says stay afloat and feel steady and calm. Anchor, keep yourself grounded. And dream, follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. Follow your yearning for a spiritual connection, for more out of life, out of love. And that's what I have for you, Cancer. Stay strong, anchor yourself. And yeah, check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my free radio show and playbacks in the description below for giveaway opportunities. And that is what I have for you this week. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.